Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Bunch formation for these receivers.
Options. No plans goes to selected.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop
play
at
call,
the line of
coach
scrimmage.
suggestions. There are
Didn't
8
get much on
categories.
first down. It's
No
2nd and 9.
options. Switch dagger is selected.
Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. From the gun, they'll try the middle. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
There are 6 categories.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. This quarterback part of their running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Valley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Slips through the line. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running football.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Got it in the middle. It's Larson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Makes the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
2nd down. They'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Empty bunch wide. wide.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
Driveway corner is selected.
Just keep swinging it. Touchdown!
Entering play call.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah, and I like this. The QB, you could tell. Quick read, see it, get the ball out of your hands, get the ball out wide to your playmaker, let him do the rest. No monkey business, no waiting in the pocket, no indecision. Nice job. He did a great job reading it and getting it out of his hands.
Finding an escape route. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show him the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football.
To the air on second down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Sun Devils want to move quickly. Snap from the gun on third down. Got a man. It's Lockett. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Spread.
Back to throw, it's Dyer. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Sun Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Spread.
A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback pulled up two and sacked at the 12. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. To the air, it's Bachmeier. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's got it, first down and more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Perez. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Scarson. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, finding Ireland. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Notre Dame! The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5?
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They'll try the run. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
Entering play under option double mud. There are 6 categories.
First play of the period will be a second down.
Zero selected. Spread.
Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
Coach suggestions. There are 8
That is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Nice run there. Doesn't it just feel like Notre Dame football when you see that too? You got touchdown Jesus looking down, and one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to have.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down.
Option. Double slant stick.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Entering play call and
Well,
today's
he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
You have 12 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
He leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Here come the Irish back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time to time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. To the air, it's Dyer. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He's got great speed. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up by 21 over Vanderbilt. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Easy completion on the shuffle. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive
Entering
moving, and they've got it up for
double mug, there are
45.
6 categories.
The
You
Sun
have
Devils
12
come to the line
options.
after
One with
ripping
0
off
is
that
select
huge
spread.
gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on second and long.
With blitz 0 is selected. Spread.
Leaves it with the back. And he doesn't find much running room.
Entering
A short gain on the
double
play.
mug, there are 6
In the
categories.
dead
You have
center
12
of the field
options.
as they
With
try
blitz
to
0 is
convert this
selected.
third and short. On the run, it's Robinson. He's able to fight his way for a
Entering
couple
play
of
call,
yards, but
coach
it'll be fourth down
suggestions. There
and
are
3.
6 categories.
And the Sun Devils will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Plenty of time
You have
left in the
12
half here as they take
options.
over, but they
Each
will
is
want to be
selected.
efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
These
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And
he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long.
Spread.
Looking to throw, it's Dyer. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Double mug, there are 6 categories.
The Sun Devils need to pick it up on fourth down.
Blitz 0 is selected.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barres. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Barres. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, he has been the go-to guy all game long. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. This defense cannot cover him.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barres. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to get it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option, double mug. There are 6 categories.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll go to the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Dyer. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. To give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Special teams proving to be special. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Rides the back on the option to give. Got the 1st down and more. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it. Gets to the 27. And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Spread.
Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Going for it all. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. give from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. That's reeled in. It's Larson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Inside zone.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They call the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical. And a nice job getting it to the ground.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeyer. And it's caught! Touchdown! With that latest touchdown pass, it might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that new. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
The blitz zero is selected. Spread.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to run it. It's Watson. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Blitz zero is selected. Spread.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. It's complete. Oh, a lot of space. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oaks. After the whistle, it's 1st and 5 for this offense. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Complete. And he cruises his way to the house.
Play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Follow is selected.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Quick base.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Coach suggestions.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Got room on the return. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Sun Devils just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had...
He's got it inside the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. First and 10 from the 23. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Looking to fire. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Entering play call. Double mug. There are 6 categories.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Trying to impose their will with the run. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Plays, you have 7 options. Gun is selected.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Maybe they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes! And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Inside.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
Here's a heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Perez. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Bring in the heat. Trying to find the end zone. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Give him 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back at your way.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
How about that job to get down in the nick of time to avoid the big hit? The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and up out the yoke. Using his legs, it's Hawkins. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they...
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Dyer. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And they got him in the end zone for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work.
Drag curl is selected.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish! Things a little more comfortable after that score, and much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Dyer. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air.
Entering play call formation. Enter view highlight. Coaching. Pause. You have 6 options. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 50. AH key. Slot 2. F key. WR. LT. My F P SLWR. Slot 3. Entering play call. Coach RPO AHP RPO alert out.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At the 40, there he goes. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd, because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now the offense has to overcome this negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Gets it out fast. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down mark. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Perez. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass and then never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the...
He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, getting the stats.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Dyer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Spread.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking left. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
There are 6 categories.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. To the air on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun. Wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense picks it up. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. The defense putting points on the ball. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to overachieve 24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 5 is selected. Nickel.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Here's the pressure. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty.